Now, before anybody says I don't want a new striker, I do. Just like everybody, I think we're thin on the ground in the striking department. I've been saying for 3 months now that I want Sebastian Haller. That has not changed. It's just I'm not sorry to have missed out on Maxi Gomez. But what I really want to address is some of the reaction today with regard to the squad numbers being given out, and in particular Javier Hernandez. Now, it's not just Chicharito's squad numbers being issued. Everybody's got squad numbers, of course. It's the accompanying, what should we say, rumours or leaks or suggestion that Pellegrini sees Hernandez as a vital cog for the remainder of the season. Now, just to remind everybody, he has 1 season left. He'd rather leave, but he's happy to see out his contract if that's the case. I don't think if Javier Hernandez stays and we start the season with Javier Hernandez up front, that things are really that bad. He is a quality striker. He's a class striker. In many respects, I think the one thing he's lacked at West Ham is that trust. Somebody to actually trust him. Somebody to love him in many respects. Bilic brought him in. Played him on the wing. Thought that was bizarre. Moyes came in. Moyes played him on the wing. Brought him on as substitute in a couple of games as a striker. And he scored, by the way. He scored for Moyes. But he never really trusted him. There was no surprise there because Moyes had got rid of him when he was at Manchester United. He went to Real Madrid, I think, just after that. And the very fact that you say he's played for Manchester United and Real Madrid, I think he's Mexico's top scorer of all time, shows you what a quality player. What a high calibre player he is. We go back to Maxi Gomez. Maxi Gomez is highly unlikely to play for Manchester United and Real Madrid, and if he has half the career that Javier Hernandez has had, then he'll have done very, very well indeed. He's a poacher. He's never somebody that's particularly relied on his pace, and those poaching instincts are still going to be there. I think when Pellegrini first came in, we were absolutely devoid of any creativity. The large burden of creativity rested on the shoulders of Felipe Anderson, and he was just settling in. Lanzini was injured. Wilshere was injured straight away. We didn't really have anyone else creative. Yarmolenko, we thought, might offer something. He got injured. Arnautovic had a poor season for all the reasons we discussed many times. So was it an ideal team for a player such as Javier Hernandez to be playing in? No, certainly it wasn't. But next season, with all his attributes, and you think with a settled Felipe Anderson, with hopefully a fit Wilshere, with a Lanzini, with Fornals, with Yarmolenko back, just the creative options in the team would suit someone like Chicharito far better. Listen, I know it's not ideal. I know it's not. And we do still need a striker. And if we start the season with only one striker, only one recognised striker and Silva as backup, then we are in trouble. But I don't think that will happen. But what I don't agree with is when I've looked, particularly on social media today, it does appear that people are getting very, very worried, very upset that we might start the season with Chicharito. The worry that we have not enough strikers, I understand. The concern that we might start the season with Chicharito up front, I'm not so worried about. Because if you put out that team, imagine your best team. I know for everybody it will be different. Put your back four in, put your midfield two, your midfield three. Pick your best team and just at the tip of it, put Chicharito in there and have a look at it. And remember that he is class. He has had a bad run of luck. He's not been trusted. And if you build that team around him and you trust him, I think Chicharito next season has far more chance of scoring, let's say, 15 to 20 goals than somebody like Marega, than somebody like Maxi Gomez. It's not a bad backup option to have. That's all I'm saying.